the kids stand up and sing Chinese. Is that like Chinese language torture? Is that what that is?
Basically embarrass them until they learn Chinese.
Okay, good to know. And yeah, I have prepared material. I'm just gonna riff for a minute. Dude who was like, I fucking love Jesus, but I fucking hate J.K. Rowling. What was your name? Is it Jacob?
Yeah.
I think you're my new favorite human being ever. Because I totally feel you. Because I've had arguments with people. They're like, how could you believe that Jesus walked on water? It's like, I believe his dad spoke into existence the physics of light. Walking on water kind of sounds like bitch shit compared to that. Anyway, yeah, my name is actually Jaan. That is my legal name. My parents, in their infinite wisdom, decided to name me after the most benign bodily function. Personally, I think it was a really passive-aggressive way of my mom telling my dad he was awful in bed. My brother's name is Johann Friedrich, so I'm assuming he's named after whoever the fuck his dad is. So, I'm not from here, I'm visiting family. I moved from, 4 months ago, I moved from Tacoma, Washington to Los Angeles for stand-up comedy. And I got to say, the 4 months I've been in Los Angeles, this is the best audience I've had so far. No, I live in the city of Van Nuys. I share a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 people, all of whom are black, one of whom is gay, one of whom is bisexual. Now, I don't play the lottery, but I kind of feel like I hit the diversity jackpot. I share the living room with this dude named Evan, and he told me he was bi the second night I stayed there. He was like, just so you know, I am a bisexual African-American male. And I was like, bro, it's 3 a.m., you're wearing nothing but booty shorts, and holding a 5th of whiskey with your pinky. I got the hint. He has a calendar on the wall, and for the month of June, there was nothing written on any of the dates of the calendar, except for across the face of the entire month of June, it just said, Evan was born. That is the gayest shit I have ever seen in my life. And I've been blown by a dude. I like living in the ghetto, though. Like, it's really cool. Like, I get it why it's so hard for people to leave the block. Because on my block, I have a supermarket in a box truck, 2 competing taco trucks, and my weed dealer also sleeps in my living room. It's amazing. I don't have to leave for anything. Okay, that's fine. An appropriate reaction. Ah, shit. Forgot where that joke goes. Oh well. I hate it when people overhype bands. Like the Beatles. Because people say things like, the Beatles changed music history. Not exactly. They changed music marketing. You see, Ringo was only in the band to make John Lennon look fuckable by comparison. That's like if the Jonas Brothers was 2 brothers and an ugly dude named Kevin. And like, same thing with Nirvana. Like, I'm from the Seattle area, a lot of real big Nirvana heads out there. I heard a guy in high school once say, Nirvana is a beautiful window into the thoughts of a tortured artist. And I don't agree. Because I agree with Kurt Cobain, and he cared so little about what he thought, he used them to paint the wall. Too dark? Buckle up, kids. Give it up, though, if you're like me and you think that Michael Jackson is genuinely the greatest artist of all time. Woo! We fucked little kids. Sorry, that was a weird spot to pop. I'm glad you guys agree, though. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand how millennials feel about Michael Jackson. Because we didn't grow up with a boogeyman in our closets. We didn't grow up with the Russians trying to bomb our houses. We grew up with Michael Jackson gonna jump out and suck our wieners. I performed this one time, this woman in the front row just looked up and went, "Now!" I was like, "You don't have a wiener." I actually remember the day that Michael Jackson died. I was on a bus going to camp. A bus filled with 11 to 15-year-old boys. Some would say Michael Jackson's target audience. The camp counselor stood up and he said, "Guys, I have sad news. Today, Michael Jackson died." And as one, the entire bus stood up and cheered. Kids were dancing in the aisles like the French proletariat, like, "The Queen is dead, the Queen is dead, the Queen is dead." If you don't get that joke, so you don't know who the French proletariat are, Wikipedia, French Revolution. It's only one of the most important political, socio-political events of the past 500 years or something. I don't know. It's kind of an aggressive thing to say to an audience. But I love you guys anyway. It's okay. You ever been so broke you don't go to the fridge for food anymore? You go to the fridge for hope? My name's Jaan Wippich. That was a beautiful night.